a little girl went to an old man and suddenly hugged him. She noticed that he was sad, so she went to hug him and tell him something strange. "Old man, give me a hug for my birthday." You won't believe the story of this man and how this hug changed his life. One day, old Dan was grocery shopping when something strange interrupted him. He looked very sad, and his eyes were devoid of happiness. Then he was surprised that a 4-year-old girl was waving at him from afar. The girl approached him and said an unexpected sentence that made him smile. "Old man, did you know that today is my birthday?" Old Dan stopped and spoke to her for a little while, very moved, and replied, "You know, girl, that's the first time I've smiled in a very long time." Then the girl made a strange request to him, which left her mother in shock. She asked him to give her a hug because today is her birthday. Although her mother did not understand what was happening, she agreed that her daughter hug him. Indeed, the girl hugged old Dan, who immediately began to cry. The mother felt that something was wrong, so why would a man cry because of a hug from a little girl? The mother asked him, "Sir, do you have a problem? Do you need help?" Old Dan wiped his tears and told her he was fine. Then he bid farewell to the girl and stared at her for a long time before leaving. And he muttered to himself, "Does it make sense that she knows who I am?" The old man turned away, leaving the mother and daughter in a state of confusion. The mother asked her daughter, "Nora, have you met that man before?" But the girl said that she felt his sadness and wanted to make him happy. The mother posted that strange story online when she came home. She also posted a photo she had previously taken of the man and her daughter on her page. Thousands were affected by the story, but one person was able to identify the man. He said that old Dan was actually one of his neighbors. That person said that Dan was a happy man living with his wife. But after 60 years of marriage, his wife passed away, leaving him alone. Because of her death, he fell into a severe depression. Unfortunately, his children and grandchildren were busy and did not reassure him. Because of that loneliness, he lost his will to live and kept waiting for death. That's when Nora's mother realized why he cried when her daughter hugged him. So she asked that person for Dan's home address and prepared a surprise for him. One day, Dan was surprised that someone was knocking on his door. But when he opened the door, he discovered that little Nora and her mother were standing in front of him. Nora ran up to him and gave him another hug, making him unable to hold back his tears. The mother told him she knew his story and realized what that hug meant to him. But the strange thing is that Nora knew nothing about his wife's death. So why did she pick him out of everyone at the grocery store to hug him? Dan said that hug was a gift from heaven to help him forget his grief. He described her as an innocent little angel who came at the right time. Since then, Nora has visited him once a week at his home. Dan also considered her like his granddaughter and would buy her a gift every time she visited. Because of Nora's love for him, she invited him to her nursery graduation party. She even told her friends that that old man was her real grandfather. She gave me hope in life again. Her innocent smile illuminated my world. Unfortunately, that beautiful relationship between the two ended after a short time. After 2 years, Dan began to feel some pain in his chest and the rest of his body. He realized that his time had come and soon he would be catching up with his dead wife. So he called Nora and asked her to visit him so he could play with her a little bit. Indeed, that was Nora's last visit to old Dan's house. The next day, he died of a heart attack at the age of 85. But he died happily because of that little girl who gave him a hug without knowing him. Always be nice to everyone. Because everyone you meet is fighting a tough battle that you know nothing about.